Next one is from Brian. Brian says, roundtable, any ideas, suggestions, experiences using reporting to elevate the visibility of automation success within your organizations? Yes, I think this one also came up during the session. I think the purpose of getting reports to to managers or to management is to see, are we achieving the end goal of shipping a greater product in the market? That's the whole idea. And matrices, the only caution thing that I've seen here is that try to go about matrices which really do matter, just for the sake of getting matrices or some numbers. And I know I'm on both sides. I'm the person in the morning, I'm the person who's looking for matrices to feed top management, and at the evening I'm on the other camp with my team sitting and grumbling about it, because really they're getting a sensible matrix is really hard. On that subject, I did discuss, I remember, about the matrix black hole. I didn't remember the book at the time. So the matrix black hole, this concept I read from the book Deep Work. It's an awesome read. I'd highly recommend that, especially in this day and age where we have a lot of distractions, and deep thinking, that's a skill which is really rare these days. So he talks about the matrix black hole, where you go into this abyss where you're trying to get matrices which make sense, and also to quantify the productivity or the value being generated, but then you don't the actual productivity measures get sidelined, and you end up getting matrices which are really not showing you enough, or not giving enough value. For instance, I've seen matrices like number of bugs captured. That's a weird matrix. I mean, if there were like 10 bugs total in the application and they caught 9 of them, that's a great achievement, but who knows how many the total was. And for instance, in another case where there were 50 bugs and they caught 9, how would you say that which one's better? So it doesn't do much probably towards explaining how productive the testing has been. But I do also agree that matrices should be there, and I think as a community, as an industry, this is something which, as a software testing community, we've lagged behind. We don't have good enough matrices to present to management in general, explaining or giving an idea of how much valuable the testing or automation effort has been. And I think that is a very strong contributing factor to the way testing teams are usually involved in the development of a product. That's a whole new chapter, Pandora's box, if I open this one. But to cut short, I do feel that generating business value, actually that's one of the values that we talk about at the Quality Spectrum Forum. Business value is very important, and getting tangible business value is paramount for the success of the product and for the success of the teams. But to be honest, how to get that visibility, I'm still looking for answers, and I'd appreciate if someone gets a good answer for that. Please do share with me, but that's where I'm on that side. General automation success, besides the point where you're looking at the overall impact automation is doing on the product, I'd say there are many other ways you can gauge the success of an automation project. The involvement of the manual testing with automation. I keep saying manual testing. So testing, if testing and automation are sort of in their own silos, we're not doing a good job. They have to be on the exact same page. They should complement each other's skills, right? Then another parameter for automation would be how far you are in CI/CD, at least continuous integration. How much coverage of the application for the useful parts of the application, how much coverage we have. But again, that's a black hole. For instance, management would sometimes say that, okay, we need 90% coverage from automation. And some of them are really crappy, tests that they want to be done, and they're not adding enough value whatsoever, and just adding more extra time. Doing that, it just satisfies a mistaken belief that with doing these tests we would have more coverage. So the tests have to be of good quality. It boils down to the testers, how good our testing is. Automation is just an extension of that testing. If your testing is horrible, then automation is going to be horrible. There's no doubt about it. So focus more on testing. So I can talk on and on that one and get nowhere, to be honest, but let's move on.